No offense, Ellie said, brushing baby formula off her school uniform, but I didn't sign up for baby barf before biology class. You're literally her godmother, Wai Shen replied, bouncing 6-month-old Sully in her arms. You should be honored. Honored to smell like spit up? Sure, Ellie deadpanned. Sunghoon, take your daughter before she paints my blazer again. Sunghoon, who was shirtless and half asleep on the couch, blinked at the girls. She's just a baby. Let her express herself. You say that now, Ellie mumbled, throwing on her backpack. Until she poops in your lap. She already has, Sunghoon said proudly, taking Sully and placing a loud kiss on her chubby cheek. Right, princess? Sully squealed and grabbed his nose. YN grabbed her school bag and her half-eaten toast. All right, you guys go first. I'll drop Sully off with your mom. I don't want anyone at school to see us together again. Sunghoon stood and stretched, muscles flexing. Fine, but my mom said if you bring her again without a fresh pack of diapers, she's going to have a word with your parents. YN snorted. Your mom literally hates my parents. He walked up, pulled her close, and whispered, but she loves her grandbaby and her daughter-in-law. YN smacked his chest. I'm not your wife, Park Sunghoon. He grinned. Yet. Scene change. At school. Why does she always ignore Sunghoon? A junior whispered to her friend in the hallway. She's the only girl who doesn't fall for him. Maybe she thinks she's better than us. Ice Queen vibes. YN walked past them like she didn't hear a thing, expression blank. But the truth was, her phone buzzed. My mom says she pooped again. What did you feed her, Curry? Wan. Breast milk, dumbass. You try being the food supply and then get blamed. I'd gladly take that role if I had boobs. She nearly choked on her gum. Jake glanced over at Sunghoon during lunch and whispered, Your girlfriend's trying so hard not to laugh at her phone. She's not my girlfriend, Sunghoon said coolly. Jake raised an eyebrow. Bro, you live together. You have a child. That's like marriage in level 2. Sunghoon just smiled. Flashback. 1 year ago. It had been a rainy night. Sunghoon had come over to study. YN's parents were out of town. It started off with ramen and a documentary about space. I bet aliens think humans are dumb, YN had said, slurping noodles. We are dumb, Sunghoon replied, poking her with a chopstick. You're dumb for liking me. I love you, idiot. Even dumber. They ended up kissing. And then, well, kissing turned into cuddling. Cuddling turned into touching. One thing led to another. Wait, do you have a Sion dome? YN whispered. Sunghoon looked her dead in the eye. I left it in my other pencil case. You are such an idiot. But they didn't stop. And 9 weeks later, boom. 2 pink lines. Back to present. I still can't believe that night, YN muttered as she walked beside Ellie after school. Girl, same, Ellie whispered. And the fact that she looks nothing like you? I mean, Sully's just Sunghoon in baby form. Jeans didn't even try me, YN sighed. Ellie, a voice called. They turned to see Jake jogging toward them, holding up Sully's pacifier. Sunghoon left this in his jacket pocket, Jake explained. If his mom sees it, she's gonna think he's licking on baby toys again. YN and Ellie both blinked. What? Jake shrugged. She walked in once and caught him with it in his mouth. Said it tasted like strawberries. He panicked and said he was just testing it. YN groaned and covered her face. I have to live with this man. You chose him, Ellie pointed out. No, I chose ramen and a documentary, and now I have a mini Sunghoon living in a onesie who pees on me daily. Jake nodded. And somehow she still looks cuter than him. Later that night, Sunghoon was on the floor, lifting Sully like Simba while singing Circle of Life. Can you not do Lion King reenactments at bedtime? YN muttered from the couch. She likes it, he replied as Sully giggled. She also likes chewing on socks. She has zero taste. He placed Sully in her crib and tiptoed back. You know, we're actually doing okay. YN looked at him. You think? Yeah, he whispered. We're passing our classes. No one knows. We haven't dropped her. And she smiles when she sees us. YN smiled softly. She does, doesn't she? He reached for her hand, twining their fingers. I know our parents don't like each other. I know this isn't normal. But I don't regret her. Or you. Even though we live in a shoebox apartment, argue over who gets diaper duty, and hide our entire life from the world? He smiled. Even then. Sully let out a squeaky fart. They both stared at the crib. She's your daughter, YN whispered. Sunghoon nodded. She really is.